Alright, I believe Andrea's up next. Well, aside from it falling off right there.
Yes, it just did.
I'm kind of reminded of...
The Flintstones?
It's
I was thinking, like, Return to Africa. Like Cleopatra on that.
Maybe you should have just taken the black shirt off.
That might have been a better
David 2000, you are the man.
Wonderful.
Alright, let's take a look at your best shot.
It's kind of got that old Hollywood feel meets Britney Spears.
I
Still
liked this
pretty.
one. I liked it. I liked the way her eyes were looking up. I do think that even though you show a lot of variety, you're starting to show the same variety over and over again.
So even though you do try different like faces and angles, they're the same angles and faces we see every time.
I like the shot, I just feel like it needs just a little more pow. What was your muse?
I was the coral muse.
Coral, okay, so that'd be... Alright, let's take a look at your best shot. Definitely a very muse's pose. One of the things, though, we had some problems taking out your pictures. There were better shots, but you didn't convey singing. And this is a really important thing. You definitely have to first portray that, and then worry about the pose.
So what you did is you took dance as your theme instead of maybe choral. And so you got singing through most of the time, but sometimes maybe on your better shots it wasn't so pronounced.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I believe Myra. There you go.
Just lay her down and put food on top of her.
You know, I think it's a bad color.
I think you could have worked had the color maybe been different. Like you could have even maybe flipped it.
Alright, let's take a look at your best shot. One thing right off the bat is that shadow. You just really have to concentrate where's your light source, know your angles.
I like the shadow in this picture. It adds depth and mystery. Good job.
You were so fun to photograph. You take directions so well, and like I like how you used your hands when Paul told you to. A lot of the girls weren't really sure what to do with their hands, but you played with your necklaces and you made it fun.
What was your muse?
I was erotic poetry.
Alright, let's see it.
Your eyes told the story. I mean, they were seductive, they draw you in.
Had the erotic, seductive face, but you didn't lose sight of the fact that it's also poetry, very elegant. And when you had a very bulky piece of material as your toga, you worked it well.
I see you as sort of a barbaric, sensual predator.
Sheila. Would you like to sit down? I wonder.
Stand out. You stand there.
Kind of got a little bit of a inside-out thing going once in a while, which I could see in the time limit that was a little, hard to
see what I'm doing, to be honest.
It's like SpongeBob chic.
Okay.
Alright, well, anything else?
I think you look really pretty in orange.
Let's take a look at your best shot.
I like that we didn't lose anything when we took out the color. It was still, very elegant, very glamorous. I like what you're doing with your hands.
You've improved a lot in the first week. We were kind of like, your cheerleader, we want a kick in the face. And now your model face is just incredible. You really improved.
The black's almost like kind of a silhouette to it. That's pretty cool.
What an amazing body.
And what muse were you?
I was sacred.
Really elegant, like sacred.
Well, it's cool.
The thing that I'll say about it is you could have gone very tranquil and like the this is how, sacred beings are. But there's such a strength in this picture.
The muscle in your arm is like.
I don't think I'm that muscular.
Alright, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is almost another incident where you could have done like a cute top, like a shoe top.
I kind of got a lot of
Yeah.
fabric.
Let's take a look at your best shot.
Hollywood 1930s.
I just see like a big silk bed right there. Like this just reminds me of some kind of like classic, definitely really classic.
I was so hard on you yesterday about you got the same face. You did change it up a lot. with
We were very
this.
proud of that.
Yeah.
Like, we saw a lot of variety, and you kind of worked on that whole, Mr. P was saying how when you got the eyes down, you kind of lost your mouth.
But with this, you had it all down, like for the majority of the shoot.
I like that even if your position is a little tough, you still look relaxed. It's hard to do.
Alright, and what was your muse?
I was heroic poetry.
Heroic poetry. Alright, let's take a look. Face is getting better. Definitely better every time. One thing I would like to see more of is use your costume to it. You have this really elegant kind of drape thing, and a lot of those it just looks like, your hands just, you have, something back.
See the goddess of war. Like, girl, I'm gonna take over.
I liked in this one how your face is caught in mostly light, but there's a little bit of dark. It's going to be a bad heroine.
She's good, but she's gonna kick some ass. And this is another one from Mr. P. Don't squint, ever.
Okay.
Those of us with really shallow eyes, we really have to be careful about the way the light captures. So, right before he takes the picture, just close them and then open as wide as you can.
Alright, thank you very much. Okay. Now I can kind of see where the fabric's at.
I like it.
It's
This is high fashion, ladies.
I like it's simple, and it's it was just added very quickly, and yet it looks like it was on the shirt to begin with.
Out of curiosity, how much did you mend that at all? Did you?
I cut it, yeah.
Mm,
It was a
okay.
big piece that I cut and then kind of like rolled up a little bit. And
That-
then
See, you had scissors, so you
yeah, I did. I still don't like the one pair. So.
Alright, well let's take a look at your best shot. This is just elegant, is the only word that I could really even halfway think of that would perfectly describe this.
I agree.
Anything else? I think the judges are a bit speechless. And what muse were you?
Tragedy.
Oh, how sad. Let's take a look at your best shot. Maybe worse. Definitely on a lot of when we're going through, a lot of them were not tragic, more kind of seductive. Definitely, it didn't. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Just in general, let that be a lesson. Make sure you convey what you're giving. That's a definite thing to really do.
Body language, like the Little Mermaid.
Now the judges will deliberate and come to a conclusion, and two of you will be going home.